It's time for the Luke Howard Show, and guess what? It's recorded, so please welcome Luke Howard. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, you have to do it out loud. Thank you. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Morning. I hope my clapping was alright there. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Morning. It is Saturday the 6th of June. Lovely to have your company today. Another show, another day. Last show of the whole of this week. Would you believe? Oh, but don't worry, I'm back next week, remember. I'm here all next week. Of course, I'm here for many, many weeks to come. I'll be here all over the summer, don't worry. So, but it's just the last show of today till Monday. So, yeah, of course, because I'm not here tomorrow, it's Monday, because it's Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? So I'm off Sundays, but I'll be here Monday to Saturday. Remember, I'm here Monday to Saturday, 10 till 10:45. And remember, we're not live, it's recorded, so come around about that sort of time-ish. But we are on 10 till 10:45, Monday to Saturday, every week. At the moment. Hope everyone's well, and of course had another great week. Of course, it's our Saturday show, what would be our Saturday show, so I thought, okay, we'll still do it. So here we are, Monday to Saturday, 10 till 10:45, 6 days a week. Lovely to have your company. To get in touch, 07593 847 105 is the number to text or call. If you are texting, I would start with the word talk and your name, where you're from, or call us, and we'd love to hear from you. Or you can do Gary J Howard 68 at hotmail.com, or you can do 345 457 at student.hrc.ac.uk, or you can go on Instagram and get in touch with us there. It's at the Luke Howard fan page. All the details you need to know, by the way, is on my Spreaker page. Or you can use the hashtags, hashtag Luke Howard, hashtag Luke Howard Show, hashtag stay at home and listen to the Luke Howard Show. That's hashtag Luke Howard, or hashtag Luke Howard Show, or hashtag stay at home and listen to the Luke Howard Show. As a special one there, because it's usually hashtag Luke Howard or hashtag Luke Howard Show. We'd just love to hear from you, so do get in touch on the show. So, we are going to start off, of course, with our normal paper review, as we do start at the start of every show every day. We're starting off by talking about our mummy's home. So, this is the heartwarming moment as a hero mum on the NHS frontline. Yes, we are still talking about this sort of stuff, NHS, which is amazing. They're amazing, the NHS, absolutely brilliant. NHS frontline surprised her daughters after 9 weeks apart, would you believe? So she's been away for 9 weeks and she hasn't even seen her children before. It's incredible, really. She hasn't seen them all that time. But single mother Suzanne Vigan made the difficult decision to live apart from Bella, 9, and 7-year-old Hetty, as she helped battle coronavirus at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Kings Lynn, Norfolk, which I know very well, near Kings Lynn in Norfolk, of course. But on Sunday last week, Suzanne, 43, she crept up behind Bella and Hetty in her garden of her sister. They didn't have a clue, would you believe? They didn't have a clue that she was actually coming. Nobody knew that she was even going to pop up, that she just popped up. And Suzanne from Kings Lynn, she said, I've brought them to my sisters as I wanted to keep them all safe, of course. But I'm at the hospital and I was exposing myself to the virus each day. She said it was a sacrifice that needed to be made, leaving from, and was very emotional. As I don't know, she said, how long it would be. So she said many others have made the same sacrifices because we want to help, she said. I put work first for 9 weeks, but then it was time. I put my girls first, of course. Suzanne, and operating department practitioner, FaceTimed and texted her daughters every day. I mean, she does stay in touch with them via FaceTime and stuff like that, you know, like online and stuff, which is very good, to be honest. So well done to her for keeping in touch with her children, of course, which she does anyway. But of course, so she's finally saw him again, which is amazing, and well done to her for going back to see him. So there was many times, though, that she thought that she couldn't do this anymore. Suzanne kept her reunion a secret because she didn't want to disappoint the girls if anything changed. But it was all worthwhile when she saw their reactions. She said, I didn't want to let them go, and when they cried, I felt it was in my heart. Bella said that Mummy had to be away to save people, and she's our hero, of course, because she is a hero. Very good hero. So well done to her indeed. So, and keeping, I think we're keeping, we are talking about another story now, are we? Okay, so let's talk about another story then, because oops, myself politician topless on Zoom. So a Mexican senator caught topless the other day during a government Zoom meeting has said that sorry for her mistake, blaming lack of technical ability for herself. Martha Lucia Michi 66 did not realise that the camera was running when she joined a conversation with 15 senators from the National Registration. Now, Movement Party of the Governor of the Bank of Mexico and members of the press, in an open letter, she actually shared online that Miss Michi said that yesterday an unfortunate incident occurred during a virtual meeting with fellow senators about the current economic situation in Mexico, and strategies to confront the new normal over the coming months. It's in one part though of the session, she said, without resulting, and while the camera of my computer, she said, was on, I got changed showing herself and carried on participating in the session. And thanks to the call from Senator, she said, I realised my error, and she went on to offer an apology and said that she was not yet familiar with using Zoom. I don't have Zoom. I don't do any of that sort of stuff. But the source of the leaked screenshot has, of course, not been found, and messages poking fun at her soon circulate on social media. But Miss Mitchell, president of the State of Commission of Gender Equality, she insisted that she would not be body shamed, and she said, I am a woman of 66 who has who has 4 children, 3 of whom are today professional and responsible. Men and I feel proud of my body for having neutralised them. So, well, good luck to her, is all I can say. Now, I think we should move on to another story now, and because I want to talk about a Levi East Bell. So, seating is actually allowed with a compulsory 1 metre gap between tables. Indoor tables will remain off limits until at least June the 22nd, which isn't very long. It's only about 2 weeks, I think, about 3 weeks. Am I right? Something like that. But the help as mattered. The City Hall is allowing restaurants to enlarge outside areas or create them without the normal legal red tape until September the 30th, but they will have to sign a charter promoting to respect pedestrian traffic, the cleanliness of premises, safety, or I think they're doing safety and or even noise regulation with a via restaurant residents. Some owners have complained that the details of the charter remain fuzzy and confusing. However, pavement dining is not allowed, drinking and people watching them such as an integral part of the Paris way of life, that the periodical reopening was enthusiastically embraced. Tables filled up fast, even though there appeared to be fewer people smoking. Another favourite Parisian pastime, of course, and on the Rue Magical in the city centre, few wore masks, and they enjoyed lunch in the sun, which is nice, quite a nice thing to do, really. But Fiona, tech manager of the local Cavalry Fish restaurant, said that she felt hopeful that the partial reopening could help struggling businesses. We're hoping the French feel like going out and enjoying themselves, and they forget that about these difficult times, she said. A lot of people do forget about these times at the moment. You know, you go to a restaurant, you can sit outside as long as you're 1 to 2 metres apart. People do forget. And I'm sure you've forgotten, I've forgotten. We've all forgotten about it, you know. We've all gone somewhere, we've gone in a shop, we've gone shopping, and then we all forget. You know, we forget, and you stand right next to someone and they stand away, or they say, oh, just stand away a couple of metres away from me. See, we have forgotten about this. I mean, I have forgotten about it, but, you know, it does happen. So it is a far cry from the depressing sight of shattered eateries, chairs piled up blocking windows and doors, and empty pavements. French President Emmanuel Macron, he struck a note of optimism about the small step to normally tweeting, and the reopening of cafes, hotels and restaurants marks the return of happy days. Oh, happy days is all I can say with that. So, Spain's death rate now has risen up to 155% at peak of virus. So Spain's death rate soared by 155% year on year during its worst week of the coronavirus crisis back in April. Now, National Statistics Institute figures also show that 225,930 people died in the first 21 weeks of 2020 and 43,945 more than in the same period of 2019 and 16,818 more than the health minister's confirmed COVID-19 death toll. Experts say that the experts, what do they know experts? They say that the extra deaths may be from underlying cases or from sick people avoiding hospital for fear of the virus. So, to be honest with you, it does, for a lot of people, it may get a bit annoying, when you talk about it over and over again. But a lot of people just can't find anything much else to talk about. But but we all been talking about that a lot at the moment. But okay, so there was a rage that spreads to London. Now, we spoke about this on the show the other day about what happened in Trafalgar Square. People were all over the place in London, up near Buckingham Palace sort of way as well, near the other end of there. A lot of people about Black Lives That Matter, and they weren't social distancing, and they need to. They can be there, but as long as they social distance. But there were a lot of people. It was packed with people. But Star Wars actor John Boyega made an emotional speech to a crowd of thousands in London the other day. And of course, can I just say, Alison Hammond, who's on ITV This Morning, she made a fantastic speech the other day on This Morning. She spoke out very well. So, of course, our thoughts go out to the wonderful Alison Hammond as well. And lots of other people have spoken out about this. And good. It's good to speak out. And well done if you spoke out to anyone about it. It's good to speak out. So, well done to you if you did. So, okay. So, we're not going to talk about Madeline because we spoke about Madeline on the show yesterday. I don't know if we should carry on talking about it, but we'll speak about something else because Lucky John's son, frankly, I really didn't give a tan. So never mind the booze. It looks like former weather presenter Lucky Johnson has been enjoying a bit too much sun, judging by a picture she posted by herself online. The TV star, she's 52. She told how growing up in Sweden, starved of sunshine, and said that she didn't mind if she ended up looking like Madge from ITV's Benidorm. Would you believe? Yeah, of course. And she told the Sun, "My drug of choice is the sun, as I've lived by the sword. I shall no doubt die by the sword, and I shall, of course, as long as it's in the sun." Johnson spoke candidly in her new column about her addiction, despite admitting it can be damaging, she said, to the skin, as she posted a picture of herself and daughter Martha's 16th birthday with the caption, "I'm quite drunk." She said that she had come under fire from the tanning police, who warned that she would age permanently and could end up with cancer. She even admitted that she didn't mind if she looked like Sheila Reid's character Madge Harvey from Benidorm. She's 82 years old now, actress, and she's known for her dark tan in the ITV comedy, which is quite a funny programme. Now, fortunately for me, she said, I tan easily and go dark brown. I don't know very much about this stuff, but I can sort of talk about it most. I say what I know. She goes by dark brown, and she said, "I have no qualms about accepting what I look like, and possibly a bit older." The former Gladiator star said that sunbathing aged her, just like having 4 ungrateful children does as well. Okay, so banana bread. Okay, let's talk about banana bread now then, because dear internet, how do I bake banana bread? Now, the average person will search the internet 30 times a week for answers to everyday questions. Now, a study has revealed that 1 in 20 uses it more than 100 times. Among the top 50 queries are shop opening hours, answers to children's homework, and how to bake banana bread. The one poll study of 2,000 adults for British Gas reveals that during lockdown, 1 in 3 people have, turned to the internet to help more than they used, to almost half, which were left feeling rewarded after discovering how much they can do without calling in an expert.